Hello planner friends and welcome to my channel. I am One Crafty Dolo and I'm happy to be with you here today. If you're new, you're welcome to subscribe and tap the notification bell, yada yada yada. Today we are going to create a layout in my Carpe Diem A5 planner. I'm using this for faith planning, Bible journaling, etc. So this is one of my happy creative spaces in ways I didn't know I was creative. So I wanted to show you here from last week. I can link the video below. I went a little hard with my stamping. I was using this block. More often than not, I prefer to use this type of stamp, but I use these and it's always hard for me to gauge. So we have a little bit of bleed through here and some covering up to do. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Truthfully, this paper is thick and I think any paper would have bled the way I was pressing down on that stamp, and that's partially why I like the other type of the wooden block stamps. For me, the pressure is just easier, but let's have some fun and see what we can do to cover this. So first off, I want to lie down my numbers here. Okay, and this is my, yeah, it's hard to believe, right? This is the number sticker pad from Carpe Diem. I would say they should be having a Labor Day sale, most likely. When they have sales, they're usually pretty good. And so kind of save up your wish list for the sales. I always like a bargain. These are their old inserts. I believe this is called the Bloom inserts. I started using this planner for Lent, so I still have a little bit to go. We're almost at the 6-month mark. All right, so we've got our numbers down and that was pretty easy. You know what I did today? I actually did a little bit of planning. A lot of times I do these on the fly. I'm trying to go into my washi stash and use things up. So I found this real pretty one, right? I haven't used in a while. This was from, I think on Etsy, they were Bumble and Basque. I don't know if they're a business anymore. I haven't checked, but they had some really cute washi packages that I picked up. So I decided to use this kind of as a launching point for the inking and all the things that I'm going to do in here today. And as I said, see, we have some covering up to do, but I'll show you how to do some of that and so forth. So first off, I thought I would pick up on the peach aspect of this, and I'm going to use this archival ink from Ranger, and I'm pretty sure I bought this at Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to use, I always use these daubers. I know I probably do the same thing a lot, but and what I'd almost like to do, and make sure this isn't too dry. There we go. Now we're picking it up. I live in a very dry climate, so I'm trying to make sure I use things up before they get out too dried out. And what I thought I could do is almost create like little, not quite a banner, but like a banner for these. I always find this process very, very relaxing. And creative and fun. And truthfully, creative in ways I might not have realized I was creative. So, yeah. I hope that your August is going well and you're having a wonderful month. So I just very subtle inking this time. I've been doing some lots of inking, and I wanted to keep it a little more subdued this time. What I'm going to do is take this off. That's what I like about these. I'm going to put on a fresh one, and I think to pick up on this, we're going to do a little bit of blue here. Again, not a lot, just some. And as you can see, this is from scrapbook.com. I like the scrapbook.com inks maybe the best in some ways. I find that their colors, I just like the colors, the saturation point, etc. So let's get this in here. this. And we're gonna do this one. All right. There we go. And they're coming out nicely, I think. Okay. Very subtle, simple, and it works. Alrighty. So now, what I'd like to do is talk about covering some of this and that and so forth and how we're going to do that. And I had a few ideas. One thing you can do, of course, is to just, you know, restamp over those sections. That's certainly easy to do. Another thing would be to dig into some sticker books. And that's actually what I think I'm going to do some of here. I may add some stamps. I'm not so sure. So why don't we lay down some washi first, and then we can decide how we're going to do this. We always do a clean cut on our washi. Boom. Just because we can and we should and so forth. So we're going to put some here. Yeah, that looks good. Just have to straighten it a little bit. I'll have to look and see if this company, this shop is still open on Etsy. I kind of hope it is. They had some really cute products. So we're gonna put this, let's try this again. Put it right here. Okay. We'll clip this down a little bit. I know a lot of people use the cards and they just chomp the washi. I'm not good at that. So you just do little quick cuts. Good. Maybe one more spot. Let's see where else we can do this. Kind of feel like we could do it right here. Okay, there we go. Just different little bits of washi. Straighten this out. Okay. Okay, done. So now I want to look in here. I think some of these colors will go nicely. It'll look nice. Let's see what we can do. And right away, this one is leaping out at me, the butterflies. I actually do have this washi and I could have used it, but I didn't want to. There we go. And boom, that bleed through is covered. All right, nicely done. Let's see what else we can do here. All right, let's start at the beginning and see what else we've got here. Bearing in mind all of these colors and so forth. Some of these are really nice. I also like these little kind of reminders. Have those, and we have some of these as well. And I think some of these are good. How about, this is a really wonderful sentiment. Share your beauty with the world. So I think I'm gonna put this one right up here, even though there's nothing bleeding through, but that's a good spot for it. And is there another one we can find in here? Oh, that's funny. It's the same saying, just differently done. These are pretty, I have to say. They really are. Let's see. But we can also go into some of the other books to dig through a little bit. Let's see if there's anything in here. Oops, let me open this. Okay. Let's see if there's something in here we can add in, which I think would be a good idea. I have to say, okay, let's go back to the front. I think this little bicycle is really cute. Ooh, can we get it out? Okay, I did. Got that. I'm gonna put that right over here. Let's see what else we can do. I really like this, Blessed. I used the same thing last week, but in a stamp version. So I think we're gonna put some of this, actually we're gonna layer. So let me find something to layer underneath there and I'll show you how we're gonna do this. Okay. Let's take a little wreath, some peach in it, which is what we've been using here. I'm gonna put it right there. And then we're gonna add this right in. And you see a little bit underneath there, but it's not too much. And if I wanted to, what I can do is grab one of these hearts and cover that. And there you go, covered, right? Very easily done. So let's see what else we can add in here. That worked, didn't it? Now we still have this big one down here to contend with. So what I'd like to do is see some of these. I think this one is really nice. So I think we can use this. It's almost like a header. So we're gonna put it here. And then we're gonna add to it so it doesn't look strange just sitting there, right? And let's look at these. Oh, I like this one. I like this one a lot. So why don't we add that in there? And that goes with the color scheme and so forth. All right, let's take a quick peek how we're doing here. In terms of covering stuff that bled through, we just have this one here, and that's pretty easy to navigate. The rest of it, I actually did get it done. Now that I have all this down, truthfully, I'd like to add a little bit more of stamping and so forth. So let me grab some stamps. Okay, I think I will be using these like I did last time, only try not to press quite so hard. I think this is really coming together nicely, and I want to pick up on the butterflies and so forth. So first thing I'm going to do is go into this one. I have to tell you, long before I had this channel, I have used these stamps and used them and used them. I mean, I've used these so much. I really love them. I think they're cute. Yeah, so we're gonna dig in. And the question is color. Let me just look at this color palette. You know what? I think, okay, I dug into my collection and I have this darker ink, which I think I'm gonna use to add a little bit of, there's a little green here, there's a little there. I've got the peach and the blue. So why don't we just add a little bit of something else, shall we say. So what I'd like to do is put some right here without pressing too hard. There we go. Okay. Yeah, see, much better. And I have some smaller butterflies as well. And I might take this little tiny guy here and use that one. So let's put this on the block. And we're gonna stamp it, ink it rather, get some ink on there. And let's put this one here, right? And we'll put one more. I think, let's move this over. Okay, let's put it right up here. Cute. And hopefully I didn't bleed, so that's good. All right, so that's some of the butterfly stamps that I used. I wouldn't mind, let's see what else I've got here. I've got these other 2 packs. This stamp, good Lord, I'm surprised I haven't worn it out. I used it so much previously, again, prior to my channel. This one, really, really like that one. I think for this, I want to use a little bit, I don't want to put too many colors in here. Let's see, I do have this. I think we'll pick up on some of the kind of golden. So let's see where I want to put this over here first. Let's dig in, make sure. I think we'll put this right up here. This definitely, I can't tell you how much use I gave this stamp in my previous faith planner. A lot, doesn't even describe it. I don't want to do too much, but yet I think, oops, see, got him. That's how I end up covered in ink, right? I'll put it down here actually. Oops, let's try it this way. Let's redo. Not great. I'm gonna have to add a little more over here, I think. And what I'm gonna do to do that, honestly, is this. Just try to, there we go. Not perfect, but that's okay. I could always plan by taking it out of the rings. I don't generally do that, as you see. And let's see where else we're gonna add this. How about a little bit more? This is, again, one of my favorites, and I want to put some over here. Cute. Okay. We're getting there, aren't we? Finally, I have this called Loved, and this is really quite lovely. Here. This one right here, again, this is one of the ones I've used I don't even know how many times in different layouts, but yeah, let's get this one. And for this, I'd actually like to use my brown ink. There we go. Whoops. Yep, Adventures in Crafting. Why don't we put this right here? Perfect. Oh, I like that a lot. And do I have something else that I can add letter-wise? I've got a Blessed, I've got a Loved. Let's see here. Is there anything else? I've got this one. Yes, I think I do. How about this one? Whoops, I got two for the price of one. Let's see here, I'm gonna put this over here. It's Faith, Hope, and Love, and I want to do this again with this brown. When it comes down to it, if I'm gonna do, I'm not as crazy about the black or the gray ink, but this I do like. So let me take a minute to see where I want to put this. Actually, I do know. And I'm gonna open this. So it's a little, I have a little more room here. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, I think this is pretty much it. Let me just look again, make sure, cover this ink up. I think it came out really cute. I don't want it to be too busy, and of course I need room to write in this. Yeah, I think we did a-okay. You know, the one thing I wouldn't mind, maybe a few more little butterflies. So let me find that. And here's the small one. Let me kind of wipe it off. And truthfully, I wouldn't mind using, I don't want to necessarily use the green again. I might use that golden color. Yeah, let's try that. I think we could do that. Just a few more. Oops, let's make sure we get it. Let me put one here. Ugh. Cute, perfect. Just a few more little touches. Good. And one more over here. Okay, nice. That's it. Okay, planner friends, we did it. Put my ink away. Whew. Yes, colorful and cheerful, but hopefully not overdone. Trying to get the complementary colors in. And again, what I did here, basically, just to give you an idea, these are larger ones, but these little banner type of stickers, that's what this inking is supposed to be, like a banner. And adding these little stamps in, I think actually is really cute. So I think we're done for this week, planner friends. I hope you're having a wonderful week. If you're new here, as a reminder, this is the study that I am currently using. I've been using it since the end after Easter, and yeah, it's 52 weeks. So what I intend to do, I started this planner in March with Ash Wednesday. So I'm coming up on the 6 months of being in this. So I'm going to use this. I am starting to think a little bit about pausing it during Advent and then pausing it a little bit as I head into next Lent. I'm not sure, but definitely pausing this during Advent. If you have any recommendations for a Bible study or anything for Advent, I would love to hear it in your advice in the comments, because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that, but I'll figure it out. So anyway, thank you so much for taking the time and spending it with me. I hope you have a wonderful week as we get to the end of August. I can't believe I'm saying that, August. Okay, have a great day, planner friends. Bye.